Hey everyone, it's Aureolin. So I just wanted to update you guys a little bit about what's been going on with me in the last couple of months before I posted some of these new videos that I finally got put together. So back on November 14th, I had what I can only describe as some sort of attack. I'd been having shoulder pain in my right shoulder for about a month. It would come and go, and it was bad enough that when I would work on my art long enough, I would lose feeling in like my whole arm. But you know, I would just relax and ignore it and keep going about my way. And on the 14th, my kids had a snow day, and they were very, very excited about it. And so of course I took them out to go play in the snow, and lo and behold, it's perfect snowman snow. And so I decided I'm gonna help them make a snowman, and I knew this would make my shoulder sore, but it was worth it. So made the snowman, no problems. I felt fine. Came inside, got the kids out of their wet clothes, made them hot cocoa and everything, and then I sit down on the couch right here actually to take a break and rest my shoulder for a little bit, and all of a sudden this crazy pain just starts flaring up in my shoulder, and it started getting worse and worse, and it started spreading over to my neck and all the way across the back of my upper back. And so I moved to the bed to lay down, because usually I have a special pillow, and if I lay down it kind of relieves some of the pressure and makes it better. But this time it didn't, and the pain just kept spreading all the way across my upper back, just like searing, debilitating pain. And then it came across the front and all the way across the front of my chest, and it felt like a constricting feeling. And then I lost feeling in my legs and my arms, and the pain was so severe that I was legitimately worried that I was going to pass out just from the pain by itself. And I mean, like, you guys don't know me that well, but I have an extremely high pain tolerance. So the fact that I was starting to feel woozy just from the pain really put me on edge. And I was the only one there to watch the kids on top of it, so I was terrified that I was going to pass out on my children, in the house. And so phone call to my husband, and then husband calls ambulance, and when the ambulance gets here, I cannot even get myself up out of the bed to get to the gurney. They had to move me. It was not a fun experience. And then I spent the entire day at the ER with them running a bajillion tests where they keep finding minor things that they need to check something else. And then by the end of it, all they could find was a minor case of pericardia and some sort of calcification behind my lungs that they didn't elaborate on, and they said could just be caused by some random virus from the past, and it could just be getting better. And I mean, considering how often I get sick, it is completely possible that the pericardia is caused by a random virus. But I had this unbelievable pain, and they didn't do anything for it. They sent me away with like 2 days worth of very minor pain medicine, which of course I saved for nighttime so that I could try to sleep. But I had to spend the entire weekend in unbelievable pain as I waited for my appointment with the orthopedic surgeon, because I assumed it had to be something nerve related. Like I must have pinched a nerve in my neck, and everything was just freaking out. And then I get to the orthopedic doctor, and they just shrug their shoulders. They're like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like how shoulder pain should present itself. I don't know, we've taken x-rays, we don't see anything wrong with your shoulder, we don't see anything wrong with your neck or back, nothing has slipped, nothing has moved, We don't know what this is. We don't know what's going on. And I just keep getting these really weird answers, and nobody really knows what's going on. And now it's been weeks, and I'm waiting for my follow-up appointments, the cardiologist and the orthopedic doctor. And basically my bedside table looks like this now because they don't know what to treat. So they're treating symptoms, which is not fun. I'm just kidding. There were more. I took all of some of them. But it's really frustrating. So I've just been incredibly exhausted all the time. Like, I get up, I've been sleeping in. My husband's been great about it. He's been really supportive and helpful, and I've been sleeping in, and then when I get up, if I try to do anything, like just the most minor of chores, I'm exhausted in like no time. I can't even run simple errands without worrying about whether or not I'm going to make the walk back to the car. So something is clearly wrong. But anyway, the main point of the video was that I wanted to forewarn you guys in my upcoming heart rate gaming videos. Normally my resting heart rate was in the 70s, and now from the recordings I've been doing pretty consistently, I'm sitting in the 90s. So I've jumped 20 BPM at resting heart rate, which is probably why I feel so exhausted. But I don't know why. This didn't happen until after this attack, and it hasn't gone away yet. And this is weeks after. So I don't know. But I wanted to forewarn you guys, because I know in my other videos I didn't even touch in the 90s unless I was in like panic state. And I have been just chill while I'm playing these games, because I'm actually playing them with a friend, which is a new first, and I don't know. I just wanted to forewarn you guys. So my heart rate is very high, but apparently that is normal right now. So until I know more, thanks for sticking around, and I will see ya.